Welcome to the NPC Energy Podcast. This is your weekly top 10 journey exploring, well, the pretty wild idea that maybe reality isn't quite what it seems.
Maybe it's more like a simulation, and maybe the Matrix wasn't just fiction.
Exactly. We dive into potential glitches, funky theories, trying to make sense of it all in a fun, fascinating way.
And hey, if you're human and listening, prove it. Share, rate, follow NPC Energy.
Helps us know who's real out there.
So get ready for this simulated journey, because today, well, we're diving into something that might just bend your brain a little.
Oh, yeah. What have we got?
We're looking at this compelling idea that maybe you listen, maybe you've lived before.
Okay.
And not only that, but you consciously chose to come back and do it again.
Whoa. Okay, that's a big one. Like beyond the usual déjà vu feeling.
Way beyond. We're talking that deep, creeping sensation, maybe you've had it, that this whole life feels like a rerun you signed up for.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Like hitting the replay button on existence. Why would anyone do that?
Yeah. That's the question, isn't it? What if those I've been here before moments aren't just brain farts, but actual echoes?
Echoes of a choice. All right, let's unpack this. Where do we start? Level 1.
Level 1. Let's talk déjà vu. Most people have felt it, that weird flash of, wait, I've done this exact thing before.
Right. Super common. Science has explanations.
Oh, yeah. Neurologically, it's often put down to, a slight delay in processing. Your brain gets a signal, files it as past fractionally before conscious awareness catches up, creating that false memory feeling.
Like a system check.
Oh.
Or, as our anonymous sources playfully put it, an autosave loading screen glitching for a second.
Kinda, yeah. A little hiccup in the memory banks.
But what about the feeling? Sometimes it's really strong, like you know this moment. Is it always just a brain trick?
Well, that's where the other perspective comes in. The more, let's say, esoteric view suggests it might be a quick sync-up.
Sync-up? With what?
With a previous life file. A brief moment where your current self aligns with a past iteration.
Someone, Dr. Joel Pearson, a neuroscientist, was quoted saying, "Déjà vu feels like lag between dimensions." That resonates, doesn't it?
It really does. And think about this story we came across, a woman in the UK. She apparently had daily déjà vu.
Daily? For how long?
For 8 years. Neurologists were baffled.
8 years? Okay, that doesn't sound like a simple brain glitch. That sounds like torture, almost. Was she looping? Or constantly remembering fragments?
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? Which brings us to the NPC Energy perspective on this.
Okay, lay it on me. What's the joke?
When you get déjà vu, just picture your player file lagging. It's trying to load the same questline again. Maybe you missed a crew last time.
Huh. Okay, nice. So déjà vu is the universe saying, try again, pay attention this time. Let's move up. Level 2.
Level 2. Past life memories in toddlers. Think of these as maybe patch notes leaking from the previous build.
Patch notes. Okay, explain. Toddlers remembering past lives.
Yeah, there are documented cases. Young kids, really young, suddenly talking about details from a past life with startling accuracy, stuff they couldn't possibly know.
Like that James Leininger case. The little boy who remembered being a WWII pilot.
Exactly that one. He recalled the type of plane, the name of the aircraft carrier, even names of fellow pilots, details about his death. Stuff later verified by historians.
It's pretty hard to dismiss as just imagination, isn't it? Especially from a toddler.
It is. And there's Dr. Jim Tucker at the University of Virginia. He's researched over 2,500 cases like this.
Wow.
Our sources framed his work as investigating a kind of debug log leaking memories from a previous run accidentally carrying over.
A debug log. I like that analogy. Is there a pattern to when these memories surface?
Apparently, yeah. They seem most vivid in kids under 6. After that, they tend to fade.
Why is that?
The fun theory. The NPCs reset the memory cache around age 6, maybe to stop the current player getting confused by old data.
Keeps the current game uncluttered. Makes sense in a weird way. Okay, NPC energy take.
Toddler's busy scribbling with a crayon, right? Then looks up and says, actually, in my past life, I flew a Corsair fighter in the Pacific Theater. Okay, Benjamin Button, settle down.
Right, chillin'. Okay, level 3. What's next?
Level 3, that place you've never been, but feels totally familiar. You know that feeling?
Oh, yeah. Like you walk into a town for the first time, but you feel like you know where the bakery is.
Exactly. There's a word for it, actually, anemoia. Nostalgia for a time or place you haven't actually experienced.
Anemoia. Huh. So it's a recognized thing.
It is. And we found this story about a woman in the U.S. She kept dreaming about a specific village in Ireland. Very detailed dreams.
Okay.
So she eventually goes there, and she recognizes it. The layout, landmarks, all from her dreams.
Whoa. That's
Yeah.
spooky. What are the explanations for that kind of thing?
Well, it could be a past life connection, right? Maybe she lived there before.
Makes sense in this context.
Or getting more out there, maybe it's like a memory bleed from a parallel universe, a multiverse echo.
Or, keeping with the simulation idea, unlocking a hidden level, finding an area you technically shouldn't have access to yet.
That's another way to frame it, yeah. Legacy data somehow still accessible.
Okay, NPC energy perspective on knowing a place you've never visited.
Ever go somewhere new and just know you've already beaten the final boss there? That's legacy data, baby. Your old save file shining through.
Legacy data. Love it. Okay, level 4. This sounds intriguing. The pre-birth memory glitch.
Yeah, now we're really pushing the boundaries. This involves accounts, often from kids again, claiming they remember things from before they were born.
Before birth, like
Conversations or even making choices. The classic example is a kid saying something like, I picked you, I chose you to be my parents.
Okay, hearing that from your kid would definitely make you pause. How does that even fit into our understanding of consciousness?
It challenges it, for sure. It ties into concepts like Robert Lanza's biocentrism.
Biocentrism. Break that down.
Basically, it suggests consciousness isn't just something the brain does, but maybe it's more fundamental. Like consciousness exists first and maybe even shapes reality rather than the other way around.
So consciousness isn't limited by linear time. It could exist before the body.
Within that framework, yes. Which opens the door to the idea of choosing your life circumstances before you're even conceived.
Like selecting your character in a cosmic RPG menu, picking your stats, your starting zone,
Yeah.
your parents.
That's a great analogy for it, yeah. Choosing the parameters of your next playthrough.
Mind blown. Okay, NPC energy take on choosing your parents.
Some kids out here apparently specs for hard mode, like, yeah, I'll take the divorced parents, add lactose intolerance, and definitely install the emotional damage DLC, please.
Oof, dark, but I get it. All right, level 5, near-death experiences as exit screen prompts.
Right. NDEs, people who've been clinically dead or very close often report similar things, don't they?
Yeah, the tunnel of light, seeing their life flash before their eyes, feeling peace.
Exactly. And sometimes a sense of choosing whether to come back or move on.
Like the game pausing and asking, are you sure you want to quit or continue?
Pretty much. Some researchers, like Dr. Pim van Lommel, suggest NDEs might be consciousness temporarily disconnecting from the brain, the physical server.
Disconnecting from the matrix for a moment, we read about Dr. Mary Neal, the surgeon who drowned.
Yes, her account is compelling. She described a very detailed NDE where she felt she was told it wasn't her time and actively chose to return to her body.
A conscious choice to continue the playthrough. That aligns perfectly with this whole theme.
It really does. The element of choice is key.
So the NPC energy wisdom here.
You know it's not your time when you literally see the pop-up asking, are you sure you want to quit? Click no.
Hopefully we don't see that screen anytime soon. Okay, level 6, the Mandela effect. This one always messes with my head.
Mine too. It's that shared false memory thing, right? Loads of people remembering something one way when reality says it was different.
Like the Berenstain Bears. I swear it was spelled with an E. Berenstain.
You and millions of others. But nope, apparently always A. Berenstain. It's weird.
So what's the theory from our simulation perspective? A glitch in the code.
Could be. One idea is maybe it's like a sloppy server merge, different timelines or realities kind of bleeding into each other, leaving these memory artifacts.
So my memory of Berenstain might be real, just from a slightly different reality branch I was momentarily synced with.
Possibly. Or maybe just bad quantum data corruption. Or, collective past life memories subtly interfering. Or maybe just sloppy patch updates to the simulation.
All plausible within this framework. Was the NPC energy joke for this one?
The real glitch isn't Berenstain versus Berenstain. It's realizing you still can't spell it right either way.
Guilty. Okay, level 7. The live review board fan theory. Sounds like post-game analysis.
Sort of, yeah. It comes from certain spiritual beliefs. The idea is after you die, you kind of review your life.
With who?
With, let's call them cosmic NPCs. A panel that goes over your choices, your lessons learned, your failures.
Like getting your performance review from the universe. An Elden Ring post-boss screen, but with, existential consequences.
Exactly. And based on that review, what you mastered, what you still need to work on, you supposedly choose your next life or next mission.
Picking your next quest based on your achievement gaps. Failed the patience with annoying relatives questline 5 times. Better try that again with a different build.
Something like that.
Yeah.
You choose the lessons you need to tackle next.
NPC energy take on this cosmic HR meeting.
The life review board is basically just your Steam achievement screen, only way, way more judgmental.
I feel judged already. All right, level 8, repeating lessons. Same quest, new skin. This hits close to home.
Doesn't it? That feeling of, oh no, not this again. Dating the same kind of person, taking the same kind of dead-end job.
Yeah, falling into the same patterns even when you know better. Feels like you're stuck in a loop sometimes.
Well, the spiritual theory here calls it karma-coded quest design.
Karma-coded.
Meaning the universe, or the simulation, keeps presenting you with the same type of challenge, just maybe in a different form, until you finally learn the lesson it's trying to teach you.
So you can't just skip the tutorial level. You have to actually master the skill before you can move on.
That's the idea. You repeat the quest until you level up that specific attribute, whatever it might be: patience, boundaries, self-worth.
Okay, that makes those frustrating repeats feel slightly more purposeful, maybe. Less like random suffering.
Perhaps. So the NPC energy perspective on being stuck on repeat?
Let me guess.
NPCs. Quest failed. Reloading checkpoint. You sighing, for the 4th time this week.
Spot on. Painfully accurate. Okay.
Happy year there.
Level 9. Time loops in nature.
Right, zooming out from personal lives to the bigger picture. Nature is full of cycles, isn't it?
Totally. Seasons, day-night, Fibonacci spirals in shells and plants.
Even things like cicadas emerging on precise multi-year cycles. It's all recursion, loops within loops.
Nature loves a repeat button.
Which leads to the really big idea, the cosmic loop theory.
Okay, what's that?
The theory suggests the universe itself might be cyclical. It expands from a big bang, reaches a limit, then collapses back in on itself.
Only to start all over again with another big bang.
Exactly. The ultimate new game plus our entire universe might just be one iteration in an endless cosmic cycle.
So the Big Bang wasn't the beginning, just a beginning. Whoa!
Puts things in perspective, right? The NPC energy take.
What is it for the whole universe looping?
Turns out the whole universe is just running in endless hardcore mode. No easy setting here.
Fantastic. Okay, we've climbed the levels, we've seen the glitches, the theories. Now for the final level, the boss fight.
Final level. You wanted this.
Uh-oh.
This is the culmination, the core idea threading through all of this, that you personally chose this life. All of it. The good, the bad, the confusing bits.
Like we said with the pre-birth stuff. Selected your character, difficulty, loadout.
Exactly. Before you even spawned, you reviewed the campaign, maybe saw the potential challenges and rewards, and said, yeah, I'm in. Let's do this.
Voluntarily signing up for. Well, this.
There's that quote from Dolores Cannon, the hypnotherapist. We are volunteers. We signed up for this experience.
We signed up. Even for the hard parts. That's a really powerful, maybe even confronting idea.
It shifts responsibility, doesn't it? From being a victim of circumstance to being an active participant who chose the game.
So the final NPC energy perspective. The ultimate plot twist.
Plot twist. You definitely hit accept on the terms and conditions of life and absolutely did not skim the fine print.
Guilty as charged.
What?
Wow. Okay, that was quite the simulated journey. From déjà vu to cosmic loops to choosing our own lives.
It's a lot to mull over. It definitely changes how you might look at your day-to-day.
For sure. And that brings us to our end of episode glitch prompt for everyone listening.
What have you got?
If you did choose this life, what's the weirdest, most unexpected piece of DLC you think you accidentally installed? What's your life's oddest bug or feature?
Ooh, good one. Let us know.
Yeah, hit us up on socials, confess your bizarre life DLC.
And thanks, everyone, for joining us on this Cosmic Rerun.
Seriously, thanks for tuning in. Join us next time on the NPC Energy Podcast. We'll be asking, what happens when the NPCs in your life start glitching out mid-conversation?
Hint, it can be as hilarious as it is deeply unsettling.
You don't want to miss it.
Until then,
Keep questioning the code.
share, rate, follow NPC Energy. And remember, if you're hearing this, maybe you've heard it all before. Déjà review, baby!